guys, it's Nick back with another tutorial. This one's going to be on the Flexi rod set. As you can see, I went ahead and did the back part of my hair already, and I'm going to do the front part, or part of the front, with you so that you can see how it's done. I went ahead and prepped my hair first by adding my leave-in conditioner, which is going to be the Sebastian Potion number 9. You probably can't see that. And I added the Frederick Fekkai Glossing Cream. I added some Monoi De Tahiti Oil, and I have a empty bottle of Frank juice here that I just filled up with water. So when you see me use this, it's just water, it's not the Frank juice. Okay, so again, my hair is already prepped. I'm going to just take a section with my finger, kind of like that. Can you see that? Okay, and I'm going to clip it out of the way. Sorry if I'm looking crazy. I'm doing this looking in my computer. So I'm going to section this into two, like that. And this is going to be my first two sections for the Flexi rods. Now, as you can see, I have green and I have the red Flexi rods. I ran out of red. I've used 40 red so far and 4 of the green. So I'm going to finish the front, the top part, and the green because it's pretty much all I have left. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my hair by getting it saturated with water. Very, very, very important, because the wetter your hair, the better the set's going to be. Okay, so then I'm going to take a rat tail comb and just comb out the hair a little bit before I add the Flexi rod. Okay. Now to set it, you can use whatever you like. I'm going to use the Miss Jessie's Curly Pudding. And I'm using about that much. Okay. So I'm just going to run it down. Like that. And making sure that it's as smooth as it possibly can be. And I'm going to take my Flexi rod. I'm not using end papers. This is my second time doing this, or third time rather. And I find you really don't need end papers with this. So you take the Flexi rod, okay, and you wrap it around, or you take the hair and you wrap it around the Flexi rod. As you can see. Can you see that? And then you're going to take the hair and wrap it around the end that you just wrapped around the Flexi rod. And just wrap up. Like that. Now, there are two different ways you can wrap your hair. You can wrap it up the Flexi rod like this. You see how there's no separation there? You can do it all the way like that. However, I like more of an elongated curl, so I do it this way. And this stretches out the curl a lot better for me. Okay? So if there are any pieces that are a little bit shorter, you just take the ends and wrap them around the Flexi rod. And you're holding your hair very taut as you're doing this, so that you can get a nice, straight, smooth curl when you're done. Okay, so you wrap it up the hair like that, and once you get to the top part, you bend it. And that's what keeps the hair secure. So I'm going to do another one. Again, spraying it to get the hair saturated. Very, very, very important. And doing this takes me about an hour to set all the flexi rods or place them in my hair, and it takes about 2 hours to dry under a Pibbs dryer. So I sit under my Pibbs hooded dryer for about 2 hours on 55 degrees, anywhere between 50 and 60 degrees. Pretty hot. So again, adding my Miss Jessie's to the hair. And flexi rod. So again, wrap the end around the flexi rod, and you can see some hair falling right here. That's okay, we'll get to that part. And wrap it up. Okay, and once you get to, let's see, this area here, take the end and wrap it around the flexi rod and keep going up. Again, wrapping, trying to elongate the curl. So as you can see, my hair is not all one length. So sometimes you're gonna have to wrap the ends twice, which is okay. See that? Bending it keeps it in your hair. So now we're gonna go to the next section. I'm gonna do a couple more of these. And I just finger part. Be very careful when you're separating. And there we go. Okay, that's good. Okay. So, starting over, doing the same thing, section off. Okay, put the hair back, out of your way. Take your water, saturate the hair. Add some Miss Jessie's curly pudding or whatever you're going to use to set it with. Okay, take a rod, again, wrapping your hair around the end and just go up. Bend the flexi rod, and that's it.